Oh no. Oh my God. The whole, it literally broke completely off. Lord have mercy. Jesus. I was gonna use this. I mean, the thing just broke completely off. Nah, I ain't never seen that before. Jesus Christ. I mean, literally just completely snapped. I ain't never seen my fingernail clippers break. That's crazy. I know they old, but still, I ain't never seen a pair break before. Anyway, let's get into this energy. Ooh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you for today, for yesterday, for tomorrow. Thank you. What is we doing today? I'm so tired. Oh, let me pull them off in this card. I ain't pulling them off in this card in a while. Let me see this. Thank you. Should we start there? Should we start there? We gonna see what they want to say. I'm finna do what I want to do, and then I ain't even what I'm supposed to be. Mindfulness everywhere. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. You guys, I am exhausted, okay? Very tired, very tired. So my voice sounds like a raspy. I don't know. I feel like I sound like a man or something, but I don't know. Maybe I'm in my masculine energy. I don't know. Maybe the more I talk up here, it'll go somewhere, but I don't know. Right now, I feel like I sound like a man, and it is what it is. Mindfulness everywhere. It says the key to making mindfulness a part of our everyday lives is realizing that wherever we are has the potential to be a meditation space. A desk at work, a crowded bus, an airplane seat, or beneath a beautiful tree. Whether it's using the physical experience of traveling to help grow body awareness, or the people around us as a cue to practice kindness, every situation and environment can be used in support of cultivate mindfulness in daily life. Try selecting a favorite card from the deck and see how you can practice the exercise in a range of different places and situations. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the thank you card, and I'm gonna see what it say, and I'm gonna practice telling people thank you. Okay, even though y'all know I'm a very mindful person, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I might probably teach some people how to say it back, right? If I fix your plate and bring it to you, thank you. Okay, I ain't have to do that. Okay, if I cook, thank you. If I allow you in my space, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be in your presence. Okay? Thank y'all. Okay. We got the 3 of Knives coming up in reverse. We're going to take it. We're going to take it. We're going to take it. Okay. Let's acknowledge our ancestors and spirit guides. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. Somebody coming up out of some heartbreak, hurt feelings, broken heartedness. Okay, somebody said I ain't said no more. Okay, okay. Father Sims coming up. Temperance. He done brought through some grace and mercy, some healing power. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. What's going on here? This could be a Sagittarius. Ace of Knives. Okay, we got some truth coming up here, some clarity, understanding. Okay. I like it so far. Let's see what's going on. Okay. We got angels coming through off top. Seven of baskets coming up. Oh, y'all, I'm so tired. I'm trying to get through this. I'm trying not to be too long today, because I do got something to do. Hey, y'all, hey. But we finna see. Seven of baskets coming up, which can be some confusion, okay? With the 10 of coins. I ain't gonna take that, but that's the 3 of sticks. Y'all little spiritual babs keep coming up. Y'all might need to try them, okay? Somebody might have some confusion going on about some money, or it could be within their family. And we finna talk about these family people. We are a family, y'all. It's a food coming up here. Alright, it's a food. Taking a chance. Somebody gambling. I see it. 10 of knives coming up in the reverse. I like it. So it look like somebody coming up out of this victim mode, right? Y'all know the 10 of knives for me can be a victim, right? Knives are all about what we thinking mentally, like our communication and all this. So for me, most times it could be a mentality, right? A victim mentality. A woe is to me. Why everything bad happens to me? Why everybody do this to me? Why is it me? Me. You know, when in actuality we all going through some stuff. It's never just you, even if you feel like that. I don't know who I'm telling it to. It's never just you. We all going through some stuff. Alright, cool. Ace of coins coming up. Okay, somebody want to offer somebody something. Somebody like they feeding somebody. Somebody getting somebody something. Like somebody want to make an offering to somebody. Mm-hmm. Ooh, somebody want to work with somebody on in a relate. Somebody want to relate. Somebody, hold up. Is this a new relationship somebody got going on? Somebody working with somebody. It look like on a relationship. Somebody may be having some work done on their house as well. Take it how it resonate for you. I just see that. But this is giving a relationship. Somebody got a wish coming true. Okay, y'all, I see the people coming through. Y'all know when I see the ancestors like they be talking, I see them. Somebody got a wish coming through here. I see the 1111 card. Okay. I like it. They like, we finna do something for you. Somebody said we got something for you. Okay. Father of Knives coming up over here. Air energy. Okay, y'all. The only major we got coming up, we got Temperance coming up with this food. And you might need to have some temperance, right? You got grace and mercy on your side, right? You might need to have some patience dealing with a food. Somebody dealing with some type of food. Okay, I don't know who it is, all right? But somebody might be dealing with a food, right? And I feel like Temperance is saying, you know, you might have to work with this one, okay? I don't know how I feel about it, y'all. We just gonna see, because y'all know not too long ago this man came up and I was like, I don't feel like I got the energy. And y'all hear I don't have the energy. Y'all hear the energy? So I don't know, but he coming up in the upright, so we gonna see. But we got a fool coming up over here, right? So somebody might have to have some patience in dealing with somebody. Somebody might have to be taking a chance on something with somebody, or might be feeling like they taking a chance. 3 of Knives coming up in the reverse. What's going on here? Somebody said I ain't even said no more. So somebody coming up over here. This is a single person, right? This person has done their healing, right? This person done their healing. They sitting over here in their own power. They got their own stuff. They make their own moves, right? This person over here, they done did some reading. They done did some work, right? On themselves, right? Possibly to get themselves up out of this Three of Knives energy. They done probably detached from some people, walked away from some things. Okay, you know, this ain't easy, right? Healing work ain't easy, right? Sometimes you got to walk away from some things and people, right? Whether you want to or not, right? That's just a part of the journey. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Whether you want to or not, sometimes you just got to say, I can't do this no more. And then you leave, right? And that's what it looked like somebody did. Like, I'm not going to keep getting my feelings hurt. That's why I heard this lady saying, I'm not going to keep getting my feelings hurt. Why would I do that? She said, I don't ask nobody for none. Ain't nobody giving me none. Everything that I have worked for. I have worked hard for it, right? I hear her. This is what she's saying. I have worked hard for everything I get. I ain't got no reason to be sad over here. And I ain't finna let nobody make me feel no type of way about it. She like, Father Sims. Lady said, I leave. The lady said, I will leave. Okay, don't even play with me. With this food card down here. Lord have mercy. So Father Sims coming up with the Justice card. Okay, so we got Temperance and Justice coming up together, right? What is Justice here? Somebody might be going to court for something. Somebody might be looking for a lawyer, needing a lawyer. Because I do see this lady up here looking for something. Somebody might be looking for a lawyer or needing a lawyer, an advocate, right? In a court case, 9 of baskets. Oh, this is cute. So, okay, somebody is getting some justice in a situation, right? If you're going to court, then that's for you, right? But this justice ain't just about somebody going to court, right? We talking about higher authority, right? So somebody is getting a verdict that's gonna make them happy, right? I feel like the ancestors and I ain't even gonna say the ancestors, the angels, right? Have like they granting somebody wish. They like, you went in, you did what you were supposed to do. I like this for somebody, right? I love this for somebody. I don't know who it's for, but I love it for you, right? Because this is what they saying. They're like, you went in, you did what you were supposed to do. And because of that, right, you will be, I just feel like blessed, right, with this 9 of baskets, right? But rewarded, right? You're going to get something that you want. You're going to get a wish. We're going to fulfill your wish up here, right? Okay. Like it. Yeah, I like that. Ace of Knives. They said if you work with us, we'll work with you. Okay. If this for you, dang. If this for you, congratulations. My God, how we coming through? They said you deserve them. The Lady Liberty on this card. It's giving another black lady, right? It's giving a mask of something too as well. Y'all know how they had them like African tribal masks? That's what it looked like she wearing to me. Oh, I love it. Ace of Knives. What's the Ace of Knives doing here? I love this for somebody. Congratulations, y'all. 8 of Knives. So somebody might be feeling like they stuck at a crossroad, right? Somebody may actually be overthinking something, right? Somebody may feel like they trapped up down, know which way to go, what to do, right? Now, this is where I'm getting confused at. Because we got the 7 of baskets coming up. So this is where I'm getting confused at. Because this is a single person up here, right? And I saw the relationship card come out earlier, right? So I don't know if somebody like is wishing for it or wants it, right? But when I was on my way home and I was thinking, like, y'all know how people always say relationships, like your person come along when you least expecting it, right? And so one of my issues that I had, this is a personal thing, this ain't about the cards or y'all, this is me. One of my issues that I always had was I was always expecting it. Like, I was expecting it, right? I was never expecting to be by myself, right? It was never gonna be a time where I was not expecting a relationship, because my biggest thing was being a wife, right? That's what I wanted to do, right? That was part of my whole plan. Like, I'm going to get married and then I'm going to do boom, 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 right? But people always be like, well, it's going to come when you least expect it. But my problem was that I always expected. But when I was on my way home, I was like, do it come when you least expect it, or do it come when you just don't even want it no more? Because some type of way I found my peace in being by myself, right? I found happiness there, right? I love it. And I think that when a person has been alone for so, and it's not that I had to be by myself, y'all, let's be clear. It ain't that I can't get a man, I can't keep a man. That y'all would be confusing yourselves if you ever thought something like that, okay? But that's not the case, right? My case has just always been, I'm a very picky person, very specific. I know exactly what I want. I know what I want to deal with. I know what I ain't dealing with. I know what I'm going to do and what I ain't going to do. I know what I like and what I don't like. And I want what I want, right? I'm not one of those types of people that you can tell, well, you need to take what you get. Nah, I want what I want. And I work for what I want. So therefore, it's like nobody could ever tell me that I couldn't have what I wanted, right? I knew what I wanted was out here because I didn't had it before, right? So I already know it's available. It's just, how do I get back to that place? But then some type of way, I found myself happy just being by myself, right? Happy there, like, love it, okay? I ain't got to answer to nobody. I ain't got to cater to nobody. I ain't got to do what I don't want to do. I ain't got to be doing. I ain't got to compromise. I ain't got to do none of that, right? When you single, right? Because some people try to make single life be like a horrible thing, but it's not a horrible thing, y'all. When people can actually take care of themselves, being single is not the worst thing in the world that you can be. It's actually probably one of the most pleasant things that you can be, to be honest. And I feel like single women just live longer because they ain't got nobody worrying the hell up out of them, right? And that's just how I feel. So I had to ask myself, do these relationships come along when you least expecting them? Or do they really come along when you have made peace with the fact that, you know what, I like it by myself? I don't know why when I found that rant, but I wanted to tell somebody that. But now we got somebody stuck in the crossroads, right? Probably feeling like they stuck somewhere they can't make a move. Somebody, like, I feel like somebody ain't letting something get away from them, or something bad to get away from them. Something's going on right here. Somebody's stuck. They can't go nowhere. Somebody said you can't go nowhere. Oh, Lord, it's a trap. Went on the 8 or 9. Oh, it's the Magician. So the Magician trying to manipulate something, right? The Magician trying to manipulate the situation, right? The Magician might make you feel like, or trying to make you feel like you stuck, right? But this person over here is a free man, right? This person over here is stuck. This is actually an incarceration card, right? So somebody may actually be incarcerated. Take it how it resonates for you, I don't know. But this is actually an incarceration card, right? But this person over here, a whole free person, right? This person likes their freedom, right? They like to come and go as they please. Yeah, I know the fool ain't always a fool, but you know, sometimes he can be. It look like he done escaped from somewhere. I see Ward. I hope ain't nobody got up at the psych ward. One on the 7 of baskets. That could be somebody's last name. 7 of baskets. That is somebody's last name. I actually think if I go back to the book, that was his, I want to say, like, I don't know if I want to say it was his master or something, but somebody died. And the man actually gained his freedom like that. But it showed him leaving the person's mausoleum. What on the 7 of baskets? What on the 7 of baskets? Yeah, so the magician probably got somebody thinking like, I'm stuck. Like the person trying to trap me up, right? But remember, this is actually somebody that wish come true. So take it how it resonate for you. The ancestors coming through. Who are the ancestors? The ancestors, what is this? 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm trying to see what card is it. I want to say that, is that the death card? I don't have the book. I wonder if this is the death card. I think this is the death. This might be the death card. Here we go. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So that's Scorpio energy, right? What's this confusion? Why is this coming up with this? Why the ancestors coming up here with this 7 of baskets? Somebody might be playing some what y'all doing? I'm hearing something like what somebody doing. I feel like somebody doing something they probably ain't got absolutely no. I don't know what y'all doing, but they y'all folks. They coming up here, but they ain't coming up right. What's going on here? Maybe they giving you options, right? Let me go with that. Let me go with that. If y'all doing some type of weird stuff, I can't tell y'all what to do, but I would advise against it. That's just that on it. If you doing some type of weird stuff, you don't know what you're doing, I don't know. Look, read. You need to read a book or look, get an understanding. Get some understanding of what you're doing. Because I'm getting somebody doing something down there what they doing. Right? I feel like somebody don't know who they messing with. Yeah, this one took a whole turn. I feel like somebody doing something that's going to get them trapped up in something that they ain't. I would highly advise against that, but neither here nor there. I'm going to stick with this nice, peaceful story. So they might be giving this person options, right? They might be watching and waiting to see. Because I got this food coming up down here. So I feel like, ooh, cold-blooded. They look like somebody watching and waiting to see what somebody is finna decide, right? What somebody is going to choose. And baby, when I tell you they watching, they is watching. They like, let us see. So they're going to give you all these different options, right? This is giving me one of those things where you have ooh, it's giving me one of those things where it's like you get to pick like door number 1, door number 2, door number 3, and then you get to choose which door you want to go through, right? Or which cup you want to pick, right? But you got to choose. Y'all know the 7 of baskets or the 7 of cups. All options not good options. So you got to make a wise decision coming up with this Father of Knives. I don't know what somebody got going on, but you need to be making a wise decision, right? I got whoever this is that got something to choose from, or got whatever this scenario is I'm speaking of. I don't feel like you in bad energy. I feel like you are in good energy to make the choice, right? But they saying you got to make the right choice. And I feel like for yourself, right? Not necessarily for nobody else. You got to do what's right for yourself, right? One thing about it, if you haven't learned your lessons, then you're going to pick a cup that's going to teach you something if you don't do nothing else. Let's go. 1 on the 10 of coins. These people really watching. They're like, we got options for you. All right. Somebody may have possibly also ended some with this death card. Taking how it resonates. But it is people just coming through from the other side. I'm telling you, they come through from the other side. I feel like whoever this is, though, you are still protected in your decision, right? Covered is what I'm hearing. And whatever decision you gotta make. So okay, this is a family that these people came from poverty, right? These people came from poverty, live in poverty, coming up out of poverty. Take it how it resonates for you. I got the 5 of coins into the 10 of coins, right? So this is probably where you don't have much, right? Your family don't have much, right? These people, they came out of poverty, right? So somebody may be making a decision based on, and I don't even see a decision being made, but I got this person stuck at the crossroads, right? And so I'm trying to figure out how this person gets up out of this 8 of knives. Well, how the hell they got into it. Either way, okay? Take it how it resonates. But, yeah, so somebody may be making a decision based on money, right? On their finances, right? Somebody might need some money, right? So these people came up out of poverty. Why this 5 of coins here? Somebody may have separated from some people in their family. Ace of baskets coming up with the 5 of baskets, right? And this is somebody that's sad, disappointed, right? Ace of baskets, 5 of baskets, and 6 of baskets, which is possibly about something from their past, right? Somebody might be ashamed. I'm hearing somebody is ashamed of their family. What? Maybe they're ashamed of some of the people in their family, right? I got 5 and 5. Maybe they're ashamed of some of the people in their family. I feel like they love them, but it's just one of those things where I can't believe this is where I came from. But it is, though. This is where you came from, y'all. Don't be ashamed of it. 1 on the free man. Because the people still coming up, protecting you and everything. I feel like they maybe couldn't give you things monetarily, but when it came to love, I feel like they tried to love you. And some people, maybe they tried to love you the best that they could, but maybe it just wasn't good enough for whoever you are, right? And take this how it resonates, because I always, for some reason, I always seem to be giving my messages not as if they are happening, which is what's actually going on, but I give them as if this stuff is already happened, right? I don't know why I do that, y'all. But, yeah, somebody might feel like these people ain't good enough for them. Dang. Yikes. Yikes. They say they disappoint them. They say they ashamed. These people, this person like, I'm ashamed. Somebody is ashamed of where they come from. So they going on doing their own thing, right? Somebody having a hard time out here by themselves, right? Miss Ida coming up, which is the high priestess energy, right? Miss Ida is your own spirit, right? Your own, your spirit, right? Who talks to you, right? That's you. So she being quiet, right? Miss Ida believes that everything is learned best through lessons, right? So she ain't gonna tell you what to do or nothing. She's going to allow you to make your own mistakes with this free man, right? She ain't finna tell you nothing. She ain't got nothing to say. She's quiet. She guides you, right? But you gotta listen to it. That's your intuition, right? If you don't know how to follow your intuition, you're not gonna hear Miss Ida when she's saying, baby, baby. Okay? So you have to learn how to follow your own intuition. So somebody is probably being quiet, right? Somebody may not be speaking to somebody. Somebody look like they having a hard time out here in the free world by themselves, right? It looks like they struggling, right? It looks like they still oppressed, right? And somebody putting some pressure on somebody. Somebody putting some pressure on somebody. This the fool. Somebody having a hard time dealing with the fool. Why this 10 of sticks here? And it's also, if somebody has separated from somebody, it's something here that's lacking, right? Something that somebody is not being given, right? Once again, it could be love, right? Some people don't know how to love people correctly, right? So it's something here that is lacking, right? Or it's something that this person lacked in the past of growing up, right? Possibly something that they should have gotten from their family, right? Their loved ones that they simply just didn't get, y'all. Take it how it resonates for you. A lot of people having problems with their families. And I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's normal, y'all. All these different people and energies. You ain't gonna like all of them. I don't think you got to like. I don't know, y'all. You not gonna like them all. The ones you don't like, I'm at the point where it's just, look, let them folks be. What on the 10 of sticks? I don't have no problem with nobody. I just don't be talking about nobody, right? If I go on away from you with this 8 of cups, I don't got nothing to say about you. I ain't finna talk bad about you or nothing. I really just don't even care about you no more. I'm gonna be, that's me though. Everybody's not like this. But if I'm gone on away from you, I ain't got nothing to say about you. I don't even care about you. I don't care about what you're doing or nothing. I really don't. I don't care. Like, you really become non-existent in my life, right? Once this death card come up, right, you just a long, like a memory from long ago, if I remember. Because I might not remember your ass. But yeah, some people, they have an issue, and then it's like, these people, like, I feel like discussing the situation or something, or maybe discussing something bad, right? But the only people I be wanting to help in my family is the people that won't help, right? Everybody else, look. I think I'm in a great space where I can take you or leave you. They go for anybody. I can take you or I can leave you behind and go on about my business. But that's just me, right? So yeah, somebody having a hard time, right? I feel like whatever somebody is dealing with, somebody may be feeling like oppressed or something, but it's taking some strength for somebody to deal with somebody. Once again, this the fool, right? I feel like I see somebody peeking, right? Somebody peeking at somebody. I don't like it. I don't like it. Somebody peeking at somebody. Like, and I also see somebody choosing somebody, right? Like, I want this, right? Once again, with the 7 of Beds, somebody like, I want this. Make sure you're making a wise decision when you don't want it no more. I'm telling you, that's when it comes. When you don't want it no more, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. It's just, I don't even want it. So I ain't gonna even lie. For me, it be hard. I'm hard to impress. I ain't gonna lie to nobody and be like, oh, you can just See, I think where people get misconstrued with me is because I don't ask nobody for nothing, right? But just because I don't ask for nothing does not mean that I don't require anything, right? I require a lot. But I don't ask nobody for nothing because everything that I require, I can give it to myself. Right? So, I don't ask nobody to do nothing for me, but I'm watching and I'm looking to see what you do and what you ain't doing, right? And that's why I make my decisions, and it don't be no whole lot of, because I'm not finna tell you what I want, right? I feel like a lot of people make mistakes where they tell people, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for. So then the person can manipulate you into doing whatever you say just to get you, because they already know what you want, right? I ain't got to tell you, I ain't have to tell nobody but the Lord what I'm looking for, right? So therefore, I know when certain people come in my life, it's either for a lesson or it's a blessing, right? Some people I be like, nah, ain't nobody talked about this but me and God, so I know this person's supposed to be here. But sometimes I'm wondering, is it for them, for me to help them, or are they coming to teach me something, right? Sometimes I've been to ask God a question, right? And he put certain people in my life to answer the question that I asked. That's why I tell people, once you start connecting spiritually, right? Reverend Jemison used to always say, this is a personal relationship, right? It's a personal thing, right? My relationship with God and somebody else's relationship with God could be totally two different things, but it's personal, right? But God gonna do whatever he say he gonna do for all of us, right? So, when certain people come in my life, I be like, all right, Lord, what they here for, right? But I'm not easily impressed by anything. It's hard to impress me. I ain't gonna lie, I don't care about how much money you get, but you can't come broke though, right? And I don't care about what you get. I don't care about none of that. I care about how people treat me, right? And so you can wine and dine and do all of these things for me, but if I don't like how you treat me, it's not gonna work for me. I don't want it. I don't want it. Because eventually I'm going to grow weary in the fact that I'm not happy here, right? So if you can't make me happy, then it's just one of those things where it really don't matter how much money you get. Because I get up and I go to work every day. And I work hard, right? So like I said, nobody's giving me anything. And I was taught to work hard, right? And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Sometimes I want to fall back in my little nice soft energy where I don't have to do nothing. But then I also like to live a certain type of way. I like to get up and go when I want to go buy something. I like to do it, right? I don't want to be waiting on nobody to hand me nothing for me to go do what I want to do. That's just not my personality, right? Now, it's other people that can do that and they fine with it and it works for them, right? This is all about what works for you. What works for one person ain't gonna necessarily work for the next person. It's an individual thing, right? So that's why when I get on here and I do collective readings, I have so many different messages because everybody going through similar things, but it's still not the same thing. And I really be trying to touch on something for everybody. But yeah, so this person here dealing with somebody, they hard to deal with. But yeah, that's when I be like, it's when you don't want to no more. I'm telling you, time I get comfortable down in my little bed and don't hear from everybody bother me. And I don't want to be bothered. They should have caught me when I wanted to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered with nobody. If we can't have a good time, if we can't sit and have normal grown people conversations, if you can't communicate, I don't want to be bothered. If you think you finna come over here and I'm finna do, and you just gonna sit back and be catered to, I don't want to be bothered. I ain't gonna even lie. It's easy for me to walk away nowadays because there's so many people, and I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Y'all know I might be a little. So don't take my advice. That's why I just read the cards, right? I ain't gonna even lie. I'm one of them people where if I see red flags in the first, because it don't take me long, a good week or two, I know what I'm dealing with, right? But if I see red flags coming up in the beginning, I don't even want nobody to do nothing for me. Because I don't want nobody to say I owe them nothing. Because when it's time for me to be like, nah, I ain't interested, you can go on now. I don't want nobody to feel no type of way, right? I don't want nobody to feel like, man, I did this for you. I did that for you. I gave you this. I gave you that. Because I feel like they just keep you attached to people, right? So I begin to the point, if I see red flags and I'm not sure about the situation, I put a hold on it. Hold up. Because I ain't ready to go further into this because I'm already seeing some things that I don't like, right? And I'm not the type of person that I'm going to go into something knowing I don't like it from the jump and I'm still going to go ahead and be like, well, I'm going to try it out. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like I got to live like this. I don't. I don't need nothing from nobody that bad. Nothing. For real. 1 on the 10 of knives in the reverse. But this somebody that's coming up out of this feeling of betrayal. Ooh, the daughter of baskets. Coming up. This something new. Or somebody new. 1 on the daughter of baskets. What's she doing here? One on the daughter of baskets. This might be some type of new love coming through for somebody. A new person. I can't give it to him, baby. I can't either, Tony. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because you give people that, people will. Girl. Girl. Sometimes I be, this for my people. This ain't for my married people. This for my, this really for my dang people. Girl, I would sit back and just look at a fool. Be a fool. With the knowing in my mind, this a damn fool. He don't even know. He don't even know. Days numbered. Do you understand? Days are numbered. Because I'm always paying attention. I ain't got to say a word, baby. I pay attention. I pays attention. I ain't got to say nothing. If I don't like what I'm seeing, or if I feel like I can potentially work with this person on some things, right? But if you get certain type of issues, it's certain stuff, baby, I ain't dealing with that. I was pulling cards the other night, and I said, what's wrong with this person, girl? I feel like half the deck fell out. And you know what I said? I'm not sorting through that. So whoever the person was, they got to go, right? They got to go. Because it's too much going on. It's too much to fix, right? That's something you got to go handle on your own now, baby. I can't do nothing. It was so many cards. And all I said was, I'm not sorting through all of it. I'm past that point. When you get past that point, you just know what you will and what you won't deal with, baby. I wasn't finna sort through none of that. I was not sort through all. I ain't sorting through none of it. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much stress. It's too much stress. Gonna take too much work to deal with this food, right? Gonna take too much work. You're gonna have to be strong, right? You might have to try to control yourself, and the whole time the person just putting more and more pressure on you. Probably somebody that you done already walked away from and told them to go on somewhere about their business. That's just me though. 1 out of 10 of knives with the daughter of baskets. Nah, I ain't doing it. I said I ain't doing all of that. And doing all that. It was with this man right here. Matter of fact, this father of knives. This who it was with. I said, it was something on his mind. I said, what's on his mind? Girl, the whole deck fell out, baby. That's too much. I said, I can't do it. Not today. My man needs to go meditate and get back to me. Okay. So, okay. So somebody this is like a new relationship coming up for somebody. I feel like somebody is looking at somebody, watching them, right? The lady's so pretty, but they ready to invest in something with somebody, right? Ah, look at the 2 of baskets. These people are so in love. I love this, y'all. This is cute. I love this, y'all. Somebody want to offer somebody a relationship. Companionship is what I'm hearing. Y'all don't leave the money behind. Because the companionship cute or whatever, but it's a big coin up here. It's a whole big coin up here. All right. This ain't for free. You don't get this for free. I don't know who I need to say that to. You don't get it for free. Okay. Yeah, but somebody want to offer somebody a higher relationship. They want to invest in it, right? Somebody might get a little crush on somebody. Somebody probably has seen somebody healed and they looking at them, right? Once again, probably somebody that you done ended things with, right? Somebody might be confused as to why something actually ended, right? If somebody is confused as to why something actually ended, I'm telling you, it was a lack of something in the relationship, right? A lack of love, a lack of finances, right? Take it how it resonates. Both are equally important if you ask me. All the love in the world don't pay no bills. All right? You got to have money to live down here. So all the love in the world don't pay no bills. Hey. Hey, girl. Happy birthday. Yeah, so to me, both are equally important, but it's a lack of something, and it just disappointed somebody. And if somebody is confused about why things ended, then I'm telling you, this is what happened, right? And somebody said they're gonna go. Somebody said I can do bad by myself, right? That's what somebody said with this free man and his tendencies. Somebody said I could do bad by myself, but I don't really care for this saying, right? So I always switch it around because. Once again, going back to the beginning of my message, being by yourself is not always a bad thing. Sometimes you could do better by yourself. Sometimes you could just simply do better alone, right? Until you get some of this stuff about you, right? You get clear your mind, right? Clear your thoughts, right? You get a clear mind and you are able to move forward in a better mindset, making better decisions, not just for you, but for your whole entire family, right? Or whoever these people is you be dealing with. Yeah, so, but somebody got some new love coming through. Maybe a little crush. Somebody looking at somebody, they want to invest in the person, right? Or maybe invest something back into the person. Because this coming up with the 10 of Knives in the reverse, right? They maybe want to make amends. Oh. 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 Ace of Coins with the Two of Baskets. I know. Listen, sis, you see my reaction like... I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't even got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. Somebody inboxed me the other day. I'm talking about somebody did me real bad. When I say assassinated my character with this 10 of Knives. When I say assassinated my character, I feel like I could have took the person to court for defamation of character. That's how bad this person did me. I could have lost my job. When I tell you this person did me so bad, person did me real bad. But you know what? I hadn't done nothing, right? So everything that the person had did to me, they told like a bunch of lies. Like, and I was really appalled, right? But the person didn't stop nothing for me, right? Didn't stop nothing. I went to work somewhere. I still went to work the next day, right? I was still good. But when I say assassinated my character, and I didn't even feel bad about it, right? This was actually when I first started. I was learning tarot at this time. This when I went through my rebirth. So it was like 2019 or something. I think it was 2019. And when I say this person was like, we family, right? This person actually said they consider me family, right? But assassinating my character so bad, I really had the person had just cause, I really could have lost my license, my job, everything, right? And I literally had not done nothing. I had not done nothing, right? But scared and put some fear in their ass because they wasn't living right. But I ain't tell them no lies. But in actuality, my biggest thing was, you ain't even have to do what you did. I'm the type of person, you could just tell me, this ain't working for me no more. And I'd be like, okay, cool. And I'm going on about my business. I ain't going to be like, nah, what can I do to fit? It ain't working, it ain't working. I like for people to do the same for me, but they don't. When I be like, this ain't working for me, they want to know why and all types of shit. But anyways, person did me real bad, real bad. Real bad. I wasn't even messed up about it because I knew I hadn't done nothing. I just walked away from the situation and let it be what it was because I already knew what was up, right? But yeah, they like reached out to me the other day and was like, call them now, get them my number, send them my number so they can call me. They need to talk to me about something. It's important. Now, after you done assassinated my whole character, right? Let's put me here, right? You done assassinated my whole character, right? I gotta rebuild myself, right? Rebuild. Well, I ain't really have to do nothing because I hadn't done nothing wrong, right? But I'm just saying, you like shoot me all the way down, right? And I'm just like, oh wow, it was a bad day that day, right? I wasn't even mad about it. It started off bad. The first phone call I get was just a bad day that day. But this person said something in my whole character and then called me and said they need to talk to me about something. What in the world could you possibly have to say to me? Or what do you think I have to say to you? I don't even have nothing to say to you. What could I say to you? You probably could be like, I apologize, but I don't want it. You could keep it. Do that for yourself. I don't need your apologies, to be honest. You did me wrong, cool. Cool. I moved on. I did not miss a beat. I didn't miss $1, didn't miss a dime, didn't miss not one red cent because of what you did. Nothing. All I did was went home that day. I got a free day off work to go give me some rest, right? And then the next day I was back working for somebody else because somebody else was already begging me to come work with them. Right. So I already had another job already lined up, but this person didn't know that, right? They didn't know that. But I had already had another job already lined up. I had actually asked the lady, I was like, man, please stop. Like, you gonna make I'm gonna come. Like, this lady had been, she like, I want you to work with my child, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm coming, but, let me end this right on the right note. I just like to end stuff on good notes. I don't like bad energy lingering in the air around me. And now this person did me real bad. So the person, and I ain't gonna lie, I question myself, like, what could this person possibly want, right? And at first I was like, maybe I should give the person a chance to make amends, right? But I don't care. I don't even care what you got to say. I don't care if you don't even need to apologize to me, right? The apology you owe is to yourself for being a horrible person. For thinking that it was okay for you to take advantage of me and do me bad and nothing. I don't know what happened. I don't really know what happened behind it, right? Because I haven't seen what's out to the person or heard anything about the person. I ain't checking for the person. I don't care. But I'm telling you, before I came, I did hear somebody's going to get a surprise pop-up visit from somebody. And I don't know who popping up. I wouldn't be suggesting nobody do that. But I heard somebody. Well, right before I picked these cards up, they said somebody gonna get a pop-up visit. But yep, I don't want no apologies from the person. I don't want to know what's going. It's nothing I can do for the person, right? Even if you call me and say you in a bad situation, I'm not gonna extend my resources to help you. I don't have nothing for you. Okay, you're gonna have to go pray. They're gonna have to go ask the Lord to help them because Erica don't have it, right? I don't got it. And in my heart of heart, I wanted to be like, Okay, let me see what the person wants. But then my spirit was like, why the hell would you open that door back up? And I was like, you know what? You right. Block. You can't be doing folks any kind of way. When I say y'all, I don't think nobody ever did me that bad. I was like, wow, I can't believe this happened. These are people that I have helped. These are people who I have helped. These are people that I have went out on a limb for. Did me bad. But then when people see you, you can still move on with your life. You still smiling. You ain't down. See you out here. People be wanting to see people out here doing bad, and that's just crab in the barrel mentality. Okay, but anyway, somebody coming through. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, somebody making a move. I got the daughter of baskets. I feel like this a new love, and I got the son of baskets. I got the this giving the night of wands and the knight of baskets, but I got this father of baskets coming up in the reverse. I don't know why he coming up like that, but I don't like him. Yeah, somebody coming through, they trying to make a move. They wanna look, they like somebody, they serious. This person is cause this person putting here we go. The person putting action behind their words. I see it. If somebody ain't showing you no action, this ain't the person, y'all. I'm telling y'all, because this person right here is taking action, right? This ain't the person that's going to be calling you every day saying, what you doing? When can I see you? This the person that's like, where you at? Let's go. Or I'm finna pull up. Or this ain't the person that's going to ask you all day long, when can I see you? Nah, this the person that's making plans. Okay? A big step. I'm surprised I ain't seen the emperor come up here. This person making plans. This person ain't, like I said, this person putting action behind their words. They said, they like, nah, I mean, this person, I don't know, y'all, I feel a little giddy. Somebody got to block the father of knives. Alright, why he here? He trying to block somebody. Oh. He trying to block somebody. Oh. He a cock blocker. Oh, y'all, he is. Y'all, he a cock blocker. Look at him, y'all. He a cock blocker. Look at him trying to block somebody coming with all type of drama. This man trying to bring drama into somebody like, don't let him do it, child. Ooh, he a cock blocker. Now, if this somebody you know you dealing with, this one of them people that couldn't give you what you wanted, right? So they're gonna bring some type of conflict into your life when it comes to your new stuff. Cause somebody is a whole cock blocker down here. They like, nah, I want you. It's giving, if I can't have you, nobody will. Oh, the hell. Y'all need to block him. Block his ass. I don't know who he is. He a whole cock blocker now. Ooh, no, y'all, no. I told y'all he wasn't no good a while ago. He a cock blocker. He bringing drama. Don't let him bring no drama. Look at Miss Ida on the bottom of the deck. She came back up. The high priestess energy coming up with the father coin and the sister bed. So somebody gonna have to make a decision as to what they want to give or who they want to give something to. Ooh, somebody got somebody from the past coming through. Father of coins, earth energy. Ah, it's a spirit. With Miss Ida coming up. Somebody spirit coming through. What he saying? Let's see what he's saying. Cause this a person from somebody past. It's a spirit guide. I feel like. Yep. They said somebody owe you something, or somebody trying to give something to you, right? I don't know if the person owe you something, or maybe they just want to give something to you, right? Even reciprocity coming up with this 6 of coins, right? In the hangman. Ooh, in the lovers. Ooh, with the mother of sticks. Ooh, in the emperor. Yeah, it's so many people coming up here. Yeah, I got this could be a father figure for somebody. Like if somebody has a deceased father coming through. Hey, Daddy. His spirit coming through, right? Somebody look good out here. Giving the people what they want. I see the emperor coming up strong too. I love it. The emperor with the king. The emperor coming up with the king of wands. Y'all know that's fire energy. Aries, Sag, and whoever the other Leos. Ooh, somebody cock blocking at the end. Y'all don't let this person ruin your good thing, or you got something new coming through. Y'all don't let them mess it up with this 10 of 9s in reverse. I'm telling somebody got somebody down here cock block. They probably want to ruin whatever you get that's new. They watching you too. I see them with they probably couldn't really offer you or give you what you wanted, right? Or what you even, I ain't gonna even say what you, cause I feel like this person deserves, right, what they get. They can't even give you what you deserve. They couldn't offer you what you wanted, with this 2 of Bags, this Ace of Coins. But then they want to try to ruin somebody that's gonna come in and actually give you what you want. Don't let nobody cause that type of confusion in your relationship. Let them do it, cause I see it going on. I see folks talking behind folks' back and all type of stuff, whispering and stuff. Somebody mad too. They really want to fight. You might have to stand up for yourself or stand up against this person, right? And tell them to go on somewhere with himself. Leo energy coming up. Aquarius, Aries, Libra, and Temperance is Sag energy. And the Magician. Virgo, and I see Miss Ida, Pisces. Who is the Magician? Virgo and Gemini. Ooh, y'all might have to defend yourself against this person. Y'all might have to stand up to him. He could be intimidating too, but don't let him intimidate you. Don't even let this person intimidate you. He probably think he big and bad. This could be male or female. I see both, right? Don't let nobody be intimidating you. And I'm telling y'all, somebody got something new coming through. Now, whether you want what's new coming through, I don't know. And I also got Scorpio energy up here. Whether you want what's new coming through, I don't know. But it looks good, right? I ain't going to even lie to you. But sometimes, y'all, with Miss Ida coming up, you just got to be quiet. Because these people be real live haters out here. It better be your I don't like that, y'all. So y'all watch out for this person. It's an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Y'all have to watch out for them. And I ain't gonna even lie, it really could be any sign. Because y'all know we got energies. We got more than one energy. So it really could be any sign. That's just the major signs that they represent. But it could be somebody coming up like this and you be thinking, oh, no, he a Pisces. Oh, no, he a Cancer. Oh, no, he this, he that. And the whole time, he a motherfucking air sign moon or some shit coming up in some nasty ass fucking energy. And you don't even realize because y'all feel like if it ain't the sun sign, then it don't make no difference. But that's another lesson for a different day. I love y'all. And y'all watch out for that person. I ain't gonna even say man. Y'all watch out for that person. Folks be hating to see you be happy. Folks hate to see you be happy. And then there's always somebody that couldn't treat you right, or couldn't give you, or can't give you what you deserve, or got all type of other, too many other things keeping them from actually giving you what you deserve. But then they be want to come in and block you from actually getting something, or block somebody that can actually make you happy and give you something, instead of just saying, I couldn't give that person what they deserve, but they do deserve better, right? Gemini sound right. Not too much on the Gemini. They do be a mess, though. I ain't gonna lie about it. My dad a Gemini, honey. I don't even talk to him, child. Yes, I'm coming. I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear. It's going to be in somebody's house, though, right? I ain't got to be all too dressy, right? I can come cute and casual, right? I'm ready for it. Your party finna start out my birthday week. Y'all party. So I'm ready for it. I gotta work in between, but I'm just gonna have 10. Well, actually, Tony party started off, so that's Thursday. I'm gonna have like 10 to 12 whole days of just being turned up. A good time, honey. So, and I just want to know if I can come cute and casual. I keep on saying like that. Or do I gotta be dressy? I wanted to go find me a cute little blue sapphire looking shirt, but I don't think I got time. Okay, cool. Girl, yes, I'm coming. I'll be there. Do I need to bring anything other than a bottle? You can let me know. If I need to, just let me know if I need to bring something. I'll definitely bring a bottle, though. Can't go wrong. Yeah, or you just inbox me and tell me what you drink, and I'll bring what you drink. And I'm coming to hang out. Okay. Well, you just inbox me and tell me what you drinking, and I'll bring what you drinking. And yes, we turning up. I need to get out the house, and I need my time to be occupied, cause somebody think they finna take up all my time, and I ain't finna let that happen, and I don't want to be too available for no damn body. Yes, okay, I got you, girl. I'll be there. That's why I went on ahead and got my hair done last week. I was glad, because I didn't know how it was gonna work, because I had to get my edges redone. So she ended up doing them for me. What was it, last Saturday? And I was like, cool, because it was either gonna be the day that I had to come for you, and I didn't want to do it that day, because I was like, I'm gonna be tired. But nope, I ain't got nothing to do Saturday. Y'all getting started in my right type of time, so I can sleep all day and hydrate. And yes, girl, we finna have a good time. Welcome home. Happy birthday. But I love y'all, and I'm gonna try to come next week if I have time. Y'all have a good week. It's definitely gonna be a good time. We Virgos. If we don't do nothing else, we gonna have a good time. So I'm gonna see you then. Bye.